All right, we are good to go. It is Tuesday. We know that what that is. That's all about Triumph Tuesday. Good evening, everyone. This is Carol, so AKA Naughty Boss, live from a parking lot in Vero Beach. It's a little loud here with two.
TwoSistas. Hey, good evening, everyone. It's Janice, aka Wellness Diva 5.0, Triumph Tuesday at night. And what am I triumphing over? The first thing I will say are time zones. I think I got it figured out now. Australia is 14 hours ahead, and that's considered, so it's 7:30 at night. That means that it's 9:30 in the morning.
Right, they're actually a day ahead of us.
Right. So we have a guest actually coming on in July. I believe it's July. I just booked them. And we've been trying to hook up for a while now. But I was so excited to finally meet her. And this is what we love, what we do. And it's so amazing that, you know, our viewers and listeners and our potential guests find us, and you know, they go to the website and register as a guest, and you know, it's just very exciting. So I think I've got the time zone thing figured out.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy when you think about it, because you know we talk about all the seasons that we go through, and then we have guests from all, like just many different countries to try to schedule it. Sorry, I hear a loud motorcycle going by, but you know we really try to accommodate everyone, and we have that flexibility, which we absolutely love about our podcast, is that we can really showcase people's passion, power, and how they're impacting the world. And we have the flexibility to do that. I think that's one of the things we absolutely love, that we are not on such a stringent schedule where there are so many other podcasts are, you know, that they go on a certain time or they record at a certain time. And we're just like, you know what, we're going to accommodate anyone with that we know, because we know that they've got something important to share with others.
Very valuable. And you know, I think I told you about our upcoming guest, who's in June as well. I think she's on a Thursday night, but she's in New Zealand, which is, it'll be 7:30 at night on Thursday for us, and it'll be Friday morning at 11:30 a.m. So, whew, I'm like,
just craziness.
What time zone am I in?
Exactly. Well, it's Triumph Tuesday, and what are you triumphing over? I'm trying over, you know, I just think of the different things that I've been triumphing over, like many of you. Like we think of the small things that we, you know, got over the hump with, that lead us to, and we have to celebrate that. And then we go on to the next stepping stone. So the whole point of that is understanding that the word triumph is so big. When you think about health and wellness, is huge, right? Triumph sounds large, mega big, but we forget the little triumphs. So I had some little triumphs today, which will lead to a bigger stepping stone of bigger triumphs. First off, I want to say shout out to myself, because I beat Johnny in bowling tonight, 2 out of 3 games. I made sure that I was, making sure that I was only using my right side. Sad to say that my left side is having major issues, from my shoulder to my hip and to my knee now. So I've got 3 things going on. The cool thing is I am seeing the surgeon next Tuesday, and we'll find out. And I've already forewarned him. Note my chart. I'm not a good patient. So this should be interesting, but it's actually, I was chatting with so many people today about it. And how do you get over triumphing over, like I'm still in the middle of my Naughty Boss 60-day challenge. How am I going to still challenge and really, you know, put that passion to other people when I'm kind of like, I don't want to say lame duck, but I've got some injuries going on, right? Well, where there's a will, there's a way, where you triumph, and you kind of like got to renegotiate, right? Don't we all have to renegotiate sometimes where we're going, how we have to do something in order to have that success? So while I can't do some of the things that I would normally do, guess what? I can still do my stretch bands, doing that in the water to try to get some stretching, getting that movement going on, being gentle to myself, because obviously until I get diagnosed as to what is really going on, which is all because of pickleball. And so everyone goes, oh my God, pickleball. Well, pickleball, the fastest growing sport, is also the fastest growing sport for injuries from 40 years on up. Now, in my case, it had to do with working on my backhand. So I was ready for my backhand, got in place, twisted the right way, but did not follow through with the way my hips and or feet were at, right? So that caused a little poppy noise. So we're not really sure what that's all about. It happened about 3 months ago. I assumed it was muscle related. Now I'm not so sure. So you know what? Sometimes you just have to say, you know what? I've got to renegotiate, go a little bit slower, wait for the doctor. And so where do I think that there's any triumph in the fact that I can actually still get in the pool and I can use my stretch bands? So I am triumphing. What are you triumphing over?
Yeah, and that's a major thing. Well, I'm speaking of injuries. I'm not injured, but when I switch up my routine like every month, and the first 3 to 4 days I am in flipping agonies. So I woke up this morning and I lactic acid, and I've been drinking water, try to flush everything out, but I'm still pretty
Right.
sore. And my intent was to do kickboxing today. There was just no way I could do kickboxing. And I'm like, no, okay, I can't do kickboxing, but what can I do? And I'm like, I can go for a power walk. And then I thought, I'm going to go the easy way, because if I take a left out of my driveway, it's an easier walk. If I take a right, it's still challenging. And let me tell you, with sore muscles from my hips all the way down, that was tough doing a power walk on that incline. So that's a big triumph for me. I'm in that respectable age bracket.
Respectable, yes. Today is what? What is today? Today is the 16th, correct?
No,
17th?
yeah.
17. So you have 5. No, you have 7. You're down to the wire, girlfriend. You have 7 more days until you turn 60. One of the things that I say that I triumph over when you get into that next decade is the fact that we know so many people personally that have had the injuries that we're discussing at a much earlier age. So what does that mean? I think it means that, we're taking care of our gut. We're also understanding the power of renegotiating and still not settling for doing nothing, but trying to find the blessings in what you, like you said, you focus on what you can do, not what you can't do. And that has to do with mindset. That also has to do embracing the little triumphs over things that are going to bring you to those bigger stepping stones of your goals. And I think we don't put enough emphasis on celebrating and understanding that, for somebody to actually get up and make a bed may have been a huge triumph for them. Maybe somebody that finally went outside and, they've been cooped up for 2 years and nervous about going outdoors, really decide, today's the day I'm going to go outside. That's a huge triumph. Might not sound huge to you, but it's a huge triumph for other people. So that's why we like to embrace all of our little triumphs, because they will lead to bigger triumphs as well.
Exactly. And then of course the other thing that I had to get over is obviously where my office is getting up the stairs. Now, I found that it was easier to get up the back stairs because it's more of a straight line, whereas, the spiral staircase, that pivoting, I'm like,
right.
I was doing, but you know what? I did it a couple times, and then I was finally able to do, I was in agony, absolutely, but I was able to do it without, pitter patter of my feet. But you know what? That just goes to show you, you find ways to get her done, obviously we're not suggesting that, like, if you have a broken foot or, whatever is going on in your life, obviously consult your physician. But yeah, so that's what I'm triumphing over. Time zones, sore muscles. Oh my.
I know it. Well, the whole point is to validate those things, know that you're going to go into, a bigger stepping stone of something else. And so we knew.
I'm not losing you there, losing the sound. Can't hear you.
John just turned me. There we go. He turned it off. Can you hear me now?
It's so.
Okay. Well, because the phone is connected to the car, that's the issue that's going on right now. So you're going to hear me.
Here,
I hear you there. Yes, I am connected to the car. John just came in and he turned the car on. So with that, that stuff kind of happens, and no worries. We will see everyone tomorrow on Wellness Wednesday, I think
yes.
probably one of our day that we absolutely love to celebrate and to share with people. Don't you agree?
Oh, I absolutely agree. And we have a guest on. Vanessa.
That's right. What time?
8 a.m. for us, 11,
All
11
right.
No, I'm sorry. 11 a.m. No, see, here it's the time zone thing. 8 a.m. for us, Eastern, 11 a.m.
Right.
for her. She's on the Pacific Coast. Amazing makeup line and all natural. So we're so excited to chat with Vanessa tomorrow. So make sure you join us live or catch the replay. And on that note, my name is Janice, aka Wellness Diva 5.0 with two
sisters, and this is Carol, so aka Naughty Boss, live in a parking lot, connected to the car. But you know what? We managed to still get what we want to chat about with on Triumph Tuesday. So I'm super excited about that. We will see everyone tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. at a regular time with Wellness Wednesday and a guest. How exciting is that? Take care, everyone. Have a great night.
Good night, everyone.